Alright guys, and welcome to episode 24 of this Year of the 2012 DLC Expedition mode. I'm just going to give you a quick reminder now, if you didn't see yesterday's video, go on the teamofyourdreams.co.uk, that new series with me against you, Swifty versus Subs. Go and browse public leagues, find that league and join it, because, you know, that is it. For some reason, when I was sending the invites out, it didn't seem to be working. So yeah, I have made it public so that you can join it. Hopefully that will work. I'll send round inboxes and everything to make sure as many people join it as possible. So yeah, here we go into the action against Belgium. And as you can see, 13 minutes in, we start off really well. Swifty finessing it into the far corner. Like I was saying in the last episode, that's the sort of goals that I love to do. You know, I love like nice build-up play. Matsuda played it to Swifty. Swifty turned the defender, finessed it into the far corner. It's just something about those goals that I really enjoy doing. And then they got back in the 39th minute. Romelu Lukaku had a shot, he was saved, and he was the first to rebound to it and managed to get it into the bottom corner. There was not that much you could really do about it. It was, you know, fair enough. Romelu Lukaku was a great player, especially for Belgium. And then they got forward again in the second half in the 46th minute, and they did manage to put it into the back of the net. Fortunately, though, it was ruled offside. Correctly, Dries Mertens, I think it is, was offside. And then we got forward, 2 minutes later, almost straight away. Raul Morales got the ball, he looked for the curling shot, he curled it perfectly, but he just hit the post and rebounded out. And he managed to get it clear, so came into the 80th minute, and super sub Michel Krondeli with genuinely his first touch of the game. I had just brought him on, it went out for a throw and I brought him on, and with his first touch of the game he fired us into the lead and we got the 2-1 win, which means that we can now progress even more. And when you look at them stats, that is just absolutely insane. I'll show you in depth here. 15 shots, 13 on target in comparison to their 1 shot on target, which got me thinking about scripting, which I wasn't about in the last episode. And it did get me thinking, they've had 1 shot on goal and they've scored 1 goal. I've had 13 and only managed to get 2. And it was just Simon Mignolet. He was saving absolutely everything. I don't know what I was doing there. Why I didn't just pass it across and sweat it out, I do not know. I really wish I had, because in the 90th minute, Matsuda's shot cracked off the outside of the post. And we did finish up at full time 0-0. It was one of those deadly boring games, and then they came out really well and they started off brilliantly. In the 105th minute, they managed to get a goal through Rotherham. He headed it into the back of the net, and that's how it finished. And I was like, come on, I absolutely battered them. I think they had 1 shot on target. I'll show the stats right now, and yeah, look at that, 1 shot on target. That's the second game running that they've had 1 shot on target and they've managed to score it, whereas I've had 7 shots on target and got no goals. I mean, in total, that's 20 shots on target with 2 goals in comparison to 2 shots on target and 2 goals. Now, I don't know what it is. You can call it scripting if you want to a degree, but I still firmly believe that I don't believe in scripting. But it was making it almost impossible for me not to, because that was their first shot on target. We'd been battering them, and I'm sorry if you can hear that. There's a baby outside that's screaming his head off. We'd been absolutely hammering their goal, and then they had 1 shot and it was on target, and I was like, come on, this is just getting a little bit ridiculous now. They did manage to miss, and okay, fair enough, they came out and dominated the second half, did Belgium, but it was just the fact that their first shot on target was a goal, and that I'd been trying my hardest to actually get a goal, and I couldn't. So that was 2 games running that I now had shots on target, and quite a few shots on target, and I'd not been able to get a goal. So it was starting to creep into my mind. I was starting to think, is it really in scripting, or am I just having a bad day on FIFA? You can have bad days on FIFA. So yeah, we went back into playing Belgium, and then this happened, and I was thinking, I don't believe in scripting, so why are you making me believe in scripting? But watch Tim Krul. Are you telling me he couldn't save that? Are you telling me he didn't avoid saving the ball? I'm dubious, because I think he could have easily saved that. All he has to do is put he seems to kind of avoid the ball. I'm not really, sure. I mean, okay, we managed to get back into it with a sweat goal. I wasn't going to cock it up like I did against Turkey. But then they got another bit of FIFA look or script, if you like, where the ball bounced off Lukaku really dodgily. He was turning completely the opposite way and somehow managed to swing his body back round. He broke through on goal and he got the second goal for them. So I was like, right, okay, screw this FIFA, you are not scripting me into another loss. And I managed to get back, Matsuda in the 90th minute, scoring a late equaliser. And yeah, that is how it finished. It did finish Belgium 2, PropaneGamingHD 2. So, as I put on Twitter, if FIFA is scripted, then I must be fucking Shakespeare, because look at that. What a goal. I mean, I know I love doing them goals, and you've probably seen that about 100 times, but they are the sort of goals that I absolutely love. And that did get us the win, so I was like, So I was feeling, yeah, okay, if FIFA is scripted by, giving them two lucky goals, if you like, then I must be I must be Shakespeare to actually get 3 goals and beat them. So yeah, that's all up for debate. But I stick with it. I don't believe in scripts, and I just think some people have bad days on FIFA, and that's the way it goes at times. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna stick. That is my opinion. I understand how people can see that it's possibly scripted. I'm not saying that it isn't, and that people that think that are just like sore losers and everything, because I can see how it could possibly be scripted in those last games. So yeah. That is totally understandable, and we're going to the game against Turkey. I think this is the 5th game of the episode. We've got 6 games in the episode again, and we started off really well with a penalty in the 4th minute, putting us 1-0 up, but then they got straight back at us and got an open net tap in, harder to run, hit the shot against the post, and it came straight back out to him. So 7 minutes in, it was now 1-1, and then we got forward straight away again. Raul Morales threw a ball in Sebastian Larsson, first time shot, bang into the bottom corner, and we were now 2-1 up. So 15 minutes gone. 3 goals, not bad at all, and that was not the end of it, because in the on the half an hour mark we managed to get a third. Swifty this time. Again, the keeper really should have saved that, to be fair. I'd be annoyed if our keeper had kind of palmed it into the side of the net. But yeah, they didn't give up there. They came back at us in the second half and got a goal. They did get a goal. Sorry, it was just a bit of a later goal than what I actually expected. Tim Krul tipped it onto the crossbar post. It came out to Tor, and Tor got an open net. So that was their second goal, second open net goal as well in this game. We managed to get back down the pitch and redeem our 2-goal cushions. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, bit of a sweat goal there, admittedly. And yeah, it didn't stop there, because a very similar attack, Swifty running down the wing, through ball it to Yannick Dijalio. He chipped it across to Zlatan Ibrahimovic with the diving header. He leapt like a salmon and flew the ball in. Well, he didn't fly the ball into the back of the net. He flew into the back of the net with the ball, and that was now 5-2, I believe. And then we got forward again, and Ibrahimovic, he goes down like a right baby at times, and he did there again. He won as a penalty. I'm not going to say he got as a penalty. I definitely think Ibrahimovic wins me a lot of penalties. And yeah, we stepped up to make it 6-2. What a penalty that was. The keeper dived the right way. And yeah, it was pretty well hit, and the keeper couldn't save it. So that was now 6-2. That was game over, and that is how the full-time finish. And that is what the full-time score was. Turkey 2, PropaneGamingHD 6. As you can see, I got a hat-trick, Ibrahimovic got 2, and Sebastian Larsson got the other one. And there is the stats. So although I scored 6, I had 4 shots on target. Yeah, which doesn't make sense, does it? Which is why I could also believe in scripting, because you could look at that and say that I was scripted to win that game. So, there's arguments for both sides. But anyway, moving on from scripting, we'll go back into the final game against Turkey. And as you can see there, we got a penalty in the first half, and it was a penalty, to be fair. I'm not going to argue with that. And that was like the 3rd penalty in 2 games against Turkey. We stepped up, and this time we missed it. I hit it too hard. It cracked off the crossbar, and they did manage to get it clear. But in the 45th minute, they thought, "Oh, sorry, you missed that first penalty. Here's another penalty." He shoved me over, right, and debatable penalty, to be fair. I seemed to go down quite easily, and he picked up a second booking and got sent off, and I thought, okay, that's quite harsh. I've got to admit, I've got quite lucky there. So yeah, I stepped up just before half-time to make it 1-0, and I went exactly the same way. I went to the left in the 4 penalties that I have had so far against Turkey. Scored 3 of them, which isn't too bad at all. And then they got forward in the second half, and they managed to get an equaliser. He somehow managed to wriggle his way past 2 defenders and then chip it perfectly to Hamilton Altintop, who headed it into the back of the net to make it 1-1. But we got back at them in the 90th minute and almost got a winner there, but it crashed off the post and did get cleared. And as it got cleared, the referee blew for full time, which means that we go into extra time. So as you can see, it finished Turkey 1, PropaneGamingHD 1 as well. And yeah, I was a bit frustrated because they were down to 10 men, we were leading 1-0, and it just seemed to be, it seemed to be as though we really lost control of the game to a degree. But we managed to gain control of the game as Sebastian Larsson finessed it into the far corner to make it 2-1. And then we got in again, and we got yet another penalty. Again, it was probably a little bit soft to a degree. That one probably was a penalty though. And yeah, Dedaball Cisse managed to get that, but I stepped up to take it again, went exactly the same way, fooled the keeper again, and this time managed to get it into the, well, I didn't really fool the keeper, did I? Because he did go the right way, he just couldn't get it. So yeah, that was like 5 penalties in 2 games against Turkey, so they really need to sort something out there, because that's almost cost them 2 games. So, well, it did cost them this game when you look at the score. So yeah, it did finish 3-1 to me, and that means we've beaten Turkey twice. So here is the progression that we've made in Group A if we've not been able to keep up. We've not played Germany, but Germany are unlocked. However, we can't play them yet because we need to build a road to them, and that road will be built via Belgium or by the looks of Kazakhstan. But because I've beaten Belgium 3 times, I won't be playing them again, hopefully. And Kazakhstan I've beaten twice, Azerbaijan I need to beat twice, Austria I've beaten twice, and Turkey I only need to beat once. So I'm going to try and play Turkey, Austria, Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan. I don't know, actually. I'll start off with playing Turkey though next episode. So yeah, as always guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to discuss like scripting with anybody or with me, just leave a comment in the comment section below. I am easily open to hearing your opinions, because like I said, I do believe it could be there, and I can see why people might think it's there. I just don't think it is, and if it is, it probably scripted me the win against Turkey when I beat them 6-2. So yeah, thank you so much for watching guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. It really does help me out. How much does it take, guys? Just move your mouse and click that like button. That would be really appreciated. Share it if you want on Twitter, Facebook, whatever. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow for another completely lost my words there, for another Euro 2012 expedition. See you later guys. Peace out.